Each iOS app has a dedicated folder in your device for storing data files. This is called the Documents folder. Unless you have chosen to save the data to iCloud storage, all the job files, as well as the shape files, DXF and PDF files that you exported, will reside in the Documents folder for the CMT app. You will want to be able to copy these files to your PC for various reasons. First of all, it is recommended that you save a copy of your data files on your PC for backup purpose. Before updating to a new version of iOS, you will want to first back up all your apps and data files and close the app. Also, should you decide to remove an application software for some reason, beware that all the associated data files will be deleted. If you wish to save the data files, please transfer a copy to your desktop computer before removing the app. With the shape files, DXF and PDF files residing on your PC, you will be able to use some other software program to work with them further. If you would like to make use of any compatible files or user-defined coordinate systems in your app, then you will need to transfer them to the Documents folder of your app. You can transfer files between your app and your PC in a few ways. I'll talk about iTunes first. You can download the iTunes program from Apple for free. To access your app's Documents folder using iTunes, first connect your device with iTunes. Then, select your device in iTunes. At the completion of data syncing, click on File Sharing and then click on the name of your app. After a while, the data files associated with this app will show up on the right-hand side. You may drag files into or out of this Documents folder. You can use the Add button on the iTunes screen to select and add files from your computer to the Documents folder. You can use the Save button at the bottom of the iTunes screen to save the selected files to a folder on your PC. Make sure the job file you are copying is not the working job file. In other words, in your app, open a different job file to make it the working job file. To delete a file from the Documents folder, first highlight it, and then press the Delete button on your computer. A word of caution: a deleted file cannot be recovered. Always make sure you really want to delete a file before proceeding. Let's use iTunes to transfer the MyPark job file, the Parks feature list, and the exported shape files to the PCGIS9 or PCGISX folder on your PC. First, open a job in your app that is not the MyPark job. Then, connect your device to the iTunes program on your PC, and click on File Sharing. And then, look in the Documents folder for your app in the File Sharing section. Select mypark.pmp, parks.fbr, and all the files that start with tree, path, or seating area. If you exported the shape files in the group for a job, then select the corresponding folder within the Documents folder. Scroll to the bottom, and click the Save button. Select the PCGIS9 or PCGISX folder on your PC, and then click the Select Folder button. You should now be able to find the transferred files in the specified folder on your PC. You can use the Files app on your device running iOS 11 or later to view the list of files that the app stores locally on the device. To do so, first tap on the Files app on the home screen. In the Browse screen, select On My Device. Now select the Apps folder to view the data files. Keep in mind that if you have one or more checkboxes marked in the Setup iCloud screen of your app, then those files would have been moved to iCloud storage, and won't be in the Documents folder. You can have those files copied back to the local device by unmarking the corresponding checkboxes under Setup iCloud in your app. You can use the Files app to move files between an iCloud drive and your app. To make use of iCloud Drive, first call up Settings on your device, tap on your account name, then select iCloud Drive. Check to make sure that iCloud Drive is turned on. Turn on the switch for your app. Return to the home screen. Now, tap the icon for the Files app. You can choose to browse your iCloud Drive, or on my device. At either location, you can select the desired folder, and then tap on the round icon at the upper right corner to choose Select, and then select the desired files. When you tap the folder icon at the bottom, you will have a choice of moving the selection to a folder in iCloud Drive, or the On My Device location. You may use your app to send or get job files through your email service. After you select Menu, Job, Email Files, you may tap on a tab to display the files of the selected file type, such as the PMP job files, the feature list files and the shape files. Mark the checkbox before a file name to select it. If the files to be sent are in iCloud storage, then mark the On Cloud checkbox. Enter the receiver's email address, and then click the Send button to attach the selected files to an email. When you open an email using the Apple Mail application program, and tap on an attached job file, the system will automatically forward that file to your app. You can select your app within the email to open a PMP job file, and then save it locally. As shapefiles data involves a number of files in different formats, you will not be able to use your app to open these files from an email. Instead, you could use the Files app to save the files to the Documents folder for your app. And then, you will be able to import the shapefiles into your app. You could use your app to transfer files over the Internet by using File Transfer Protocol, or FTP for short. FTP file transfer requires a FTP server and a FTP client. Your app will use an FTP client to let you send or get files to or from the PC running the FTP server. To access the FTP function, select Main menu, Job, and then select FTP. Enter the IP address of the FTP site you want to connect to. If a username and password for accessing the FTP site is required, then enter them into the corresponding boxes. For an FTP site that provides anonymous FTP access, simply mark the anonymous checkbox, and the username will be automatically filled in with anonymous. You may select the FTP path, and have it point to the desired folder on the PC. The files on the iPad and the files on the FTP site will be listed separately. Select the files you wish to send from one side to the other, then tap the corresponding large arrow button to complete the transfer. If the files for your device are in iCloud storage, then mark the On Cloud checkbox. PCGIS provides a FTP server to let a FTP client get or send files from your computer. After transferring the field data to your PC, you will be able to use compatible PC software to view or work further with the data. For example, most GIS software programs can open shapefiles. The PC GIS software can work with the data output by the CMT field software in various file formats, such as the PMP job files, the shapefiles and the DXF files. Go ahead and run the PC GIS software on your PC. Select File, Open, and then select mypark.pmp. The GPS features you collected will be displayed in the map view of PC GIS. The various topic layers are displayed in the topic view panel on the left side. under GPS is the feature list function. As you have transferred the park's feature list over, you can open it to take a look. Doesn't it look familiar? The feature list function works the same as the one in your app. If you wish, you could use GIS to create a new feature list and transfer it to your device to use in your app. Now, tap on File and select Job Setup. You can see that the park's feature list has been selected for use with the My Park job. Click on OK to close this screen. We will look at a number of other functions provided by GIS in the next few videos.